What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into the iTipRePort. My name is Avine, your illest publicist, and I'm back again to bring you another phenomenal beach vinyl review. So we're gonna get right into it. Salutes to all the soulful R&B groups. So my next group that I have for you is by the one and only Chic. I love the album cover. Look how modern that looks. I love the photography. It's a mixture. This cover is a mixture of modern and vintage. So I love the fashion. I love how everything was set up. The photographer or whoever came up with this idea was was a genius. This album came out in 1979 and it was put out by Atlantic Records. And this group, which is an R&B disco group, was formed in 1976, which is when I was born. It was formed by the guitarist Nile Rodgers, which is a phenomenal musician, and the members of Chic is Nile Rodgers, which is the founder, Bernard Edwards, Tony Thompson, Norma Jean Wright, Omar Hakim, and Jill Jones. And as you can see in this cover, this makes Chic. Love it. Um, the one thing I like about this cover is that if you are familiar with the single or tune "Good Times," this is the group that has that. As they put out "Good Times" as well as "My Forbidden Lover" and "My Feet Keeps on Dancing." Those are some of my phenomenal tunes that I love off this album. And then, as you can see, the back. I love the back, and if I'm not mistaken, that looks like now Rivers right there, the founder of it. I paid $1 for this album. I thought this album was phenomenal, and it is definitely a classic. Um, Let me just show you the album. The album was put out by Atlantic Records, and as you can see, love the labeling of it. And this is a classic. Love that, love that. So definitely, I want to salute out to Chic. I don't know where they're at or what they're doing. I tried to do some research on them and I couldn't really find anything. I would love to see them on Unsung. Um, my next and last vinyl that I saved for last because I love this artist, um, which is Sly and the Family Stone. This picture is phenomenal. As you can see, it's the vinyl is kind of worn out, but I love to keep the covers and stuff like that and try to, piece them back together. But this is Sylvester Sly Stone, and ironically, he's from Dallas, Texas, just like Barry White is. So I'm noticing that we have a lot of, phenomenal singers, composers, musicians that are from Dallas. So here is Sly Stone. He is known for his funky hats and everything. He was known first off as a disco jockey, and then later on he really knew the music as well. So he decided to form a team of a band which is called Sly Stone, and pretty much the band was formed out 1976 again. I'm sorry, not 1976, 1970. They were formed out of from San Francisco, California, and it was the actually first diverse band ever because they had females and they had men as well, and they had blacks and they had whites. So as you can see, Sly and the Family Stone. This was like the greatest hits. I seen this. I paid $1 for this. I had to get the cover because I just love Sly and the Family Stones. And I just want to tell you who the members are. I have Larry Graham, I have Freddie Stones, I have Gary Erico, I have Sly and Stone himself, I have Rose Stone, which was his sister, I have Cynthia Robertson and Jerry Martini. And this is Sly and the Family Stones. And this was the first integrated multi gender group lineup. Like I said, this is the very first one. And pretty much Sly and the Family Stone, what more of Sly, he was a genius, like a phenomenal genius. He could sing, he could play the organ, the guitar, the bass guitar, the piano, the harmonica. So he was like, you might as well say another Stevie Wonder. And one of the one of my favorite songs was Dance to the Music, which was actually sampled by Queen Latifah. That's just a phenomenal track. So, but what I like most of, as always, about these vinyl records is that they always have like a layout. So this right here is really funky. I want you guys to see this layout. If you can see, you see that, and then see that. I just think it's so fly. It's so long that you can't really see it, but you can see it a little bit. But I love that. And that's the whole crew right there. I think I'm gonna frame this because I don't want it to get messed up. But this, if you producers and DJs, if you don't have this album, you definitely need to get this album as well as the Chic album because they're both are classic albums. And I definitely wanted to show you guys the album cover, which is put out by Epic. Let's see, yeah, put out by Epic. And Sly and the Family Stone. These are the greatest hits. So I was in the city and I had to get this. I had to get this album, and I love it. So thank you for tuning in and waiting patiently for my part 2 vinyl review. And I hope to see you on the next vinyl review. I definitely will be a little bit more quicker than what I have been because I've been really busy. But thank you. Salutes to all the R&B, soulful groups out there, as well as Chic, The Barge, Sly and the Family Stone, and it goes on and on. So peace, love, and have a good day.